very, very important to remember that you cannot solve doubt. It's not possible. It's not possible. There's nothing to solve or to resolve. It's not possible. Because part of the doubt is the selfing, that is the skeptical, stick in the wheel. And there's no solving that. It can only be dissolved. And it only can be dissolved when you create space, first of all, for it to be as it is, you being doubtful, own that. And second of all, creating space for you having an underlying belief that is completely delusional, that is so ego-based and selfing, that has nothing to do with reality as it is at all. And by just leaving it, and I'm not talking about head in the sand. I know that it might be how you hear it when I'm saying just leave it. You might hear that I'm saying, head in the sand and just, pretending that it's not real and it doesn't happen and it's not there, and not what I'm talking about. Not what I'm talking about. By leaving it, I mean that you, just like you have a child that is really, really sad, instead of being the one that goes like, okay, wipe your nose, done, enough, you cried it long enough now, go out and play. Instead of being that person, you can be the person that is there, creating space and love and compassion, and are in no rush at all for this to end or for anything to be any different than what it is right now. You can only have the insights that you need when you create space to what is. And when that is happening, when you're creating that space to what is, then I would like for you to start to notice body sensations. Because while you have been so busy living your life in your head, completely disconnected from the body, completely disconnected from all the signs that your body is giving you all the time, while you've been busy up there, a lot of things have been happening down here. And in your body, you have very, very clear signals and signs to whether you should go down that dark alley, whether you should, turn your phone on at 2:00 at night when you wake up, to, all the things. You have very, very clear body sensations. And that is what I call a body yes and a body no. And I know that the first time if you have a lot of doubt, then the first time you hear about the body yes, body no, it's just like, what is she on about? You can talk yourself into a body yes or body no any day. And I completely believe that. And I know. Beyond that, way, way, way beyond that, when you really create space and sit with silence, you have a very clear signal from your body that is letting you know if it's a body yes or body no. And I'm not talking about the part of you that persuades yourself into one thing or the other. In another lesson, I'm going to talk about wants and needs and the difference between that. And it is also tied into the body yes, body no. It is tied into that. But I'm not going to go into that today. I just want you to start to become aware that whenever something is happening, you have a very, very clear signal, and it is measurable. I mean, if we put you up, to electrodes on your head and watching your pupils dilate and measuring how much you're perspiring in your hands and measuring your heartbeat and your heart and your breath rate, you have very, very clear signs to whether you want to do something or you don't want to do something. So the body yes, body no, it is something that is physiologically happening. It's not something, woo-woo, new age thing I'm sitting and talking about. It is physiology. It's actually happening in your body, the body yes, body no. So it's all about you becoming aware of what is already happening. But in order to do that, you need to get your awareness from up here to into your body so you can feel it, because you can start to develop a sensitivity to your body where you actually can feel that your hands start to perspire, and you can feel, you can see with your vision that your pupils are dilating or contracting, and you can use your senses where your hearing and your smelling becomes clearer, which is normally an indication of a body, yes, something you really, really want. Then your pupils are dilating and you smell and you hear more than when it's a body no and you don't want. Then things kind of like contracts and shut down and go like, no, I don't want to do that. And you have like signals from your muscles where you can feel that your muscles are tensing up or they are relaxing. That is also a sign into a body yes or a body no. I'm going to talk more about it later. I just want you now to start to become aware that while you're busy up here about the doubt, about thinking the back and forth, about not sure, while you're busy up here, this entire body is giving you so many signals that is completely dissolving any kind of doubt that you have. If you could just get over yourself and listen, then you would know the answer. And I promise you, it is a space of no doubt ever. There's no doubt ever about anything, because you have that very, very clear sensation of whether it's a yes or it's a no. Yeah. I want to thank everyone that are showing your appreciation of the Awakening curriculum by buying me a cup of tea and becoming members of the YouTube channel. I truly appreciate that gesture. It means so much to me, and it also makes it possible to keep the channel and the homepage free from paid promotion and all that stuff. So thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel, then you find the full Awakening curriculum either on the YouTube channel or on my homepage, themore.uk. The Awakening curriculum is a free resource for you to use the Fetter work in resolving the effects of trauma and integrating insights of non-self and non-duality into your daily life and become awake.